Hey, Drasco here from Quick Body Weight Loss, and today's Weight Loss Minute, we're going to take a look at what is the biggest factor for overall weight loss success. And really, the biggest factor has nothing to do with the fanciest diet, has nothing to do with discipline, has nothing to do with all of the things that we normally associated with weight loss success. Really, it all just comes down to not giving up. And I know it sounds very simple. I know it sounds too good to be true in some ways, but it really is that simple, but it's not necessarily that easy to do. So, what do we mean by not giving up? Well, just like the quote that we have on the screen right here, falling down 7 times and getting up 8. It's a Japanese proverb that really falls in line with what we're talking about today, because that's really what this whole process is about. And when we take a look at all the success stories that we have in our studio, this applies 100% to 100% of the clients. Basically, all of our biggest success stories, like people that have, gone on to lose 80 plus pounds, that have completely changed their life, at the end of the day, they all had challenges. They all had times that they were frustrated with their progress. They all had times that they've fallen off track, and they've all had times where they doubted themselves and wanted to quit. But what separates their success from somebody else is that they got up every single time that they had these challenges and these fallbacks. And the way you want to look at this in your own day-to-day life is, realistically speaking, you can never learn something when things are going well. You generally learn things when things are not going well, when something didn't go as planned, when you made a mistake. That's when the learning actually happens, despite how frustrating those moments can be. So the way that you can apply this in your own day-to-day life with your weight loss or whatever really is, when something happens that you don't like, you basically have a choice. On the one hand, you can do the natural thing, which is get frustrated, get annoyed, get disappointed in yourself for making the mistake, and basically move towards potentially giving up. Or the choice is, you can use that moment as a way to gather data on what you still need to learn in order to continue to progress. Because in those mistakes, that's where the highlights happen on what you still need to work on to make this process more consistent. So the more consistently you can do that, the more consistently you can get up and learn from those falls, the better your results are going to be long term. And that's exactly what you need to do to achieve that state of diet freedom that we focus on in our studio. So if you need any help or support with any of that, feel free to reach out to us. Otherwise, we'll be back here again with you for another Weight Loss Minute in another video. Thanks.